And this is what I see a lot of riders do. They just lock out their hands, they lean forward, and they pull on their horse, and then they just ride around endlessly like this. And I think this is why widening your hands has gotten such a bad rap. Hello, in this video we are talking about widen your hands. And I wanted to make a video on this because, first of all, widening your hands has like a really bad rap because it's not good to ride with your hands wide all the time. And a lot of riders lock their hands out. Yes, Natasha. But widening your hands can be a really helpful tool, especially if you have a horse with their head too high or you can't get your horse to stretch down. So I wanted to talk through it. Don't forget to check in the description box. I have a free rider position training. And, you know, so much of being an effective rider relies on the fact that you are in the correct position. So let's talk about this. Let's say you're going along and your horse is above the bit and you can't get your horse to go round, or you want to do a stretch circle, or you want to get your horse to stretch down. Of course, we want our hands together and in front of the withers. Like, this is the ideal hand position. And of course, you always want to start by moving your fingers first. But sometimes this isn't enough. And sometimes you do need to take your hand a little wide in order to get your horse to put their head down. But I want to show you the right and the wrong way to do this, okay? So first of all, I'm going to go up to the trot here. So first of all, the wrong way to widen your hands is this. And this is what I see a lot of riders do. They just lock out their hands, they lean forward, and they pull on their horse, and then they just ride around endlessly like this. And I think this is why widening your hands has gotten such a bad rap, is because of this. So let me show you the right way to widen your hands. If you're going along and you think, I'd like to get my horse to stretch down, and she's just above the bit and she's not really round. First thing, check your alignment, sit back, make sure you have a bend in your elbows when you widen your hands. Then I'm going to widen my hands and a little more with the inside hand so I get her to bend to the inside. I'm going to use my leg and coordination to send her forward. And then as her neck goes down here, my hands are going back together again, okay? So it's really important that widening your hands, you don't live there, and you keep a bend in your elbows. Let me show you if I change direction, and let's say again, her head came up, and I'm feeling ineffective here, right? If I keep my hands right here, and I'm like, put your head down, it's not working. So I sit back, bend my elbows, open my chest, leg, go forward, take your hands wide, bend a little to the inside, move the bit in her mouth, supple and soften, and then there, now my hands go back together, and I invite her to stretch down. Good girl, good girl. And again, if she pops up, I can take my hand a little wide, close my leg, there she goes lower again, there my hands go more forward. Good girl. So that's just a little tip to help you. If you're having trouble getting your horse to stretch their neck down or getting your horse to bend, don't be afraid to widen your hands, but do make sure that you use your leg to send your horse forward, that your shoulders stay back, that your elbows stay bent, and that widening your hands is a correction, that you don't live there, and that you put your hands back together where they belong once your horse drops their neck. Don't forget to come to my free rider position training, and like and subscribe our channel because we post a new video every single Wednesday.